Hey everyone, good morning. This is CEO Trades, where money works for you. This morning, Tuesday, March 9th, 2021. What an exciting day. What an exciting moment. We have a lot to talk about, but I wanted to talk to you on one specific word, leverage. Leverage. Why do we want to talk about this word today? Well, I want to show you a few stocks. Number one, since I have it up already, BTG here on the left, B2 Gold. It has been going down, right, for a while. And I used leverage. I want to show you since when, since a few days now, about 10 days or so. Let's see. Okay, yep. So I've been using leverage to invest in the stock. Why? So when I saw this stock, I believe the highest I saw, yep, here it is. So it was $7.06. And this was back in August 5th of 2020. So now we're down here. And if you look at the full year, the full scope of 1 year, right, that the lowest that this stock has been is it's been below $4.50 or so. But when I got into the stock, I got in about 470. 470 is right around there. So you see that line? It's below its actual value, its yearly value. So this stock is undervalued. But what happened? The stock fell a little bit further. Right now, it's at 453. It's been underneath since I purchased. It has not gone up. It has not gone up. But I expect how I use leverage here is that I purchased some, let's say at 480, then I purchase a little bit more at 470, then I purchase more at 450, and so on. That's leverage. So I have 2,000 shares. You can see it right here. And now each share value is $4.71. So I'm still 18 cents below my price. However, this is how you use leverage to your advantage. These stocks fell in the past few days. As you can see, when you look at it on a daily basis, they fell. It was $5.11, and I was doing pretty well. And then all of a sudden, boom, it went down. Um, so right there, you can see it. And this was back on February 23rd. So about 2 weeks ago, I was doing all right. And then all of a sudden, bam, it went right back down. So you can see it's a little breakout this morning at around 6:30 in the morning. Before I look at the actual stock, sometimes I wake up early and look at it early. Usually I tend to look after 7 a.m., but looking before at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning is always a great idea. Just remember, the early bird gets the worm. So this stock here, I'm looking to add probably a little bit more. I'm going to compare it to some of my other options. What are my other options? Neo, I'm invested in long term. I've been telling people to reinvest as much as they can. Do not sell these stocks because they will come back. They will come back. And I said, when I invested in it, I'm looking to invest in it for the next 3 to 6 months. My goal is when this stock reaches close to 80, there are analysts already predicting that it's worth between $60 and $80. So guess what? The stock will go up. It's going to go up in the next week. Once people start to get their stimulus checks, once they start to get their tax returns, boom, these stocks will pick up. You can see it was somewhere around $31 last week. 31 was the lowest it hit. I wish I would have seen that. I think that was Friday right here. This was, yep, it was Friday. I wish I would have seen that. I would have purchased right there anywhere under, even below $34, I would have purchased. Why? Because this is leverage. As you see a stock going down, that is a stock that has been around, that is very competitive, and especially in the tech sector that is being hit hard just because of bad news. There's some sort of chip that's missing in vehicles, and that's why these stocks are going down. Well, guess what? Eventually, that chip's going to come around. It's creating a demand right now. So cars are going to go up if there's slower production. So you bet in the next by next Friday, this stock should start to go up. Neo, I highly recommend it. One of those stocks that I'm invested in. LTNC is one of my penny stocks. A penny stock has been going up. I saw this at 2.02 3 cents when it was at its low. I took my gains. I took, I don't remember, it was 1,000 or $1,200 gains. I should have stayed in it because this stock, I believe, is going to go up to $1. I'm looking to get a dip buy into this. So when I see a dip, I'm going to go right back into it. I'll invest $1,000 or $2,000 in this, which is a lot of shares. It's about 200,000 or 300,000 shares. So it's a very good one. HQGE, I am below it. I'm under $200, but I know this penny stock as well is going to go up, and holding. I'm holding. This will be a 3 to 6 months hold as well. As long as I see it go to $1 or close to $1, I will take some gains. Norwegian Cruise Lines. This is one of those stocks that's going to start to have movement, immense movement, starting now. People start to go on cruises in April, May, June, July, August, September, and even October. So guess what? This stock is going to boom. I only have 300 shares. Well, 300 shares is 9,000, almost $10,000. So it's saying I have a gain of $99, but that's not me. That's just from where it was at its low. So it's valued at $29.74. Can I use leverage here? Well, if I purchase a little bit more here, I mean, yeah, I could, but I'm okay right now. That's a good investment for me. I believe this stock will hit 35, maybe $37 a share. So if I can get $5, 5 times 300, that's $1,500 return, and I think this is great because money is working for me. It's making ends meet, and I'm holding out. What happens when you see these stocks go down? Walk away. Don't sell off, because if you sell off, then I win. Everybody in Wall Street wins. This is another one of my stocks, Applied Genetic Tech. I picked this up yesterday at $4.72. It's already up 22 cents. I have 400 shares in here. I would love to pick up more. I might pick up more. Why? Because this stock is valued at $14. You see it right here, $14 price. So if it hits $14, that's almost $10. So if it goes up 10, I make $4,000. If it goes up 8, I make 3,200. So my goal is to make about $8. If I can get to 10, fantastic. Fantastic. $10 in returns per share would be fantastic. So use leverage to purchase into the lower spots. I love Macy's. Macy's, when I see it dip, I purchase. And what happened yesterday? I kind of got a little anxious and I sold at 622 right here because I saw it go sideways a little bit. And then all of a sudden, once I sold, whoop, I was like, yes, I'm right. And all of a sudden, some people thought, nope, let's purchase right here because it's a good buy. And boom, kept going up, going up. I don't know if this stock will go up much further than this because the exciting news was announced yesterday that people are going to start to get stimulus checks. For a lot of stocks were rebounding, and this is one of them. I like Macy's, but I will utilize it as a dip buy. If I see it fall anywhere around here, I will purchase it again. So somewhere here, it means $14 range, 14.90, just below $15. That's my sweet spot. And I could be wrong, but I like Macy's. My wife and I love to purchase there. So you can see it right now. It's above 1652. So it's not going to show its value. It's 2 cents above what it closed yesterday. JetBlue, also a fabulous stock. It was at $17 right here. I couldn't purchase because I was already invested in other stocks, but it went up $4 today. I believe this stock is going to go up once the announcement comes that they're going to start their flights to Europe. So if I see this one dip somewhere in the 18, 16, I might pick it up. Might. I don't know yet. But giving you some options here. And here's another one that I just want to show you here, GE. Now, last year, in March, when the market crashed, I lost a lot of money if I would have cashed out back then. Boom, right? Now, the stocks that I've left inside, it's not in this software, it's in another software, it's in an E-Trade account. And that stock I'm making money on. So sometimes you just have to walk away from your investments, let them ride because money will work for you. See, it kept up at around this rate. I invested, pretty high. I think it was up here. I invested, where was it? No, it was in March. So it was here. Okay, so I invested up here and it went down to here, 540. So I lost almost half and I let it ride and I walked away. I didn't never saw this. I never saw what happened here. But all of a sudden, this stock is up here, up here. And I know I picked up earlier than this, a year before that, some shares up in the $13 range. So I use leverage, and now you can see I'm making some money. I'm not showing you my returns here because I'm not going to go into that software. I rarely go into that software. That's one of my long-term softwares. I park it there and then I just move on. So there are stocks like these that are worthwhile to invest. Here's another one that's worthwhile to invest. This one is DOG. Now, Pro Shares Trust Short, Dow 30. So this is something that you'd have to read about, the DOG. Now, why did I mention this like that? Because this stock is being compared to Dogecoin. Some people will go in here and think this is Dogecoin, a cryptocurrency. It used to be worth $71 a share. All right. Now I'm going to show you back 3 years ago. All right. So on average, if you just pick somewhere around in here, so it used to be around $55 a share, 71, and then it completely dropped. And I want to show you what it looks in the last 180 days, 6 months, right? So it's still dropping. Has it hit its low point yet? I don't know, but you can start to use leverage for this type of stock for the longer run. If you're looking just to park your money, this is one of those stocks that I would consider parking my money. It's hit a low point. You don't have to go all in. You can go in, X amount of shares. So if you have, let's say you have $30,000 and you want to invest in this stock, you put in $10,000. See what happens. Maybe it'll go up. You see, like it did here, it went up a little bit from 37 to 38. So it went up $1 and then it went back to pretty much similar. And that's because of the news last week. But this is going to start to go up, this stock. You can read about it. If you like it, good. If you don't, I understand. Why? Okay, this is why I feel that some people might not like it. Because in the last year, it's completely been going down. Completely. So that's why you'd have to research and read, something I have not uh, done in reference to this complete stock, but it's worth investing in for the long run. As you can see where it is, it's a slower moving stock. And for some of you who are just afraid to move money in and out, this will keep it safe. So this is it for today. Remember to use leverage just like I did with Neo. You see it went up here yesterday. I saw this yesterday, 39, and then all of a sudden it dropped. Well, I picked up a few shares in another software. So yes, I have plenty of software. Some softwares are better than others. Some software I utilize as backups because you never know when one is going to freeze and going to leave you out. I'm down in Neo, $4,000. I don't know if you're down as well, but if you are, relax, take a chill, take a moment of relief, walk away. It will come back. This is a stock that cars, electric vehicles are going to become the wave of the future. They are in demand now. They are going to be, uh, the next big thing. And Neo is highly underrated. This stock will hit anywhere between $60 and $80, just as we started. So use leverage to purchase in, even if it's 5 shares. Use as much as you can. All right. This is it for today. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. CEO Trades signing off, where money works for you.